Good afternoon and welcome to NAMI's News at 2, a few minutes before 2 though. Happy May. Did our April showers bring you any May flowers? There's a few flowers outside, not many. We have a lot coming up, but before I talk about the things that are coming up, we had our annual dinner a few weeks ago and gave out a lot of really neat awards to different CIT officers and CIT champions. We gave out a Keep Climbing Award, which is one of my favorites, a Volunteer Appreciation Award, and a Provider Appreciation Award. It was really fun. And then the staff surprised me with a Trailblazer Award, which is very, very much appreciated and kind of fun. It was a nice surprise. If you're interested in hearing a little bit more about what we did at our dinner and all the awards and the award recipients, there is a press release out. We've also posted the information on our social media. Upcoming events. We have a few things going on here. We have support groups coming up. We are still running all of our support groups. The LGBTQ plus support group meets this coming May 30th at the end of the month, and then family and caregiver support group, our men's support group, and our NAMI Connection support group. Opportunities. We have Night Out Book Club is still going with Emotional First Aid. I'm not sure if you can still join for this one because they've met once or twice already about this book, but give Amanda a call and she'll work something out with you. Next Tuesday, if you're interested in getting involved in a volunteer day, we have Chip-in Day coming up on the 13th. If you want to register, sign up on our website. It's from 11 to 3 p.m. You don't have to be here the whole time, just sign up for the time that you can. Our conference is Thursday, May 29th. I'm pretty excited about this one. We are doing Caring for a Generation, Supporting Mental Health and Aging. So we're talking about the aging population and how to work with individuals that are aging. If you're a golfer or know a golfer, get a group of people together. It's $200 for a team of 4 over at the Bowling Green Country Club. Or if you just want to come for lunch, $25. If you're a golfer and maybe struggle to make friends, it's $55 per golfer. We are looking forward to doing that on Friday, June 6th. We also have sponsorships available. So if you have somebody or know somebody that could sponsor, give us a call. Lastly, our Cookies and Canvas for Kids is Tuesday, June 10th at 6 p.m. and we are Finding Your Happy Place is the theme. Come and join us, and we are going to eat lots of yummy cookies while we do that. We have lots of awareness things going on in May. And so this is Mental Health Awareness Month. It's one of my favorite months. I should have been wearing green. I didn't think about it. I have some green bracelets and green pins here at my desk that I like to wear. So a green bracelet, and I, usually wear one of these green pins. But green is to represent mental health awareness. And we do this, well, first of all, we all have mental health, but not all of us struggle with mental health conditions. And so Mental Health Awareness Month has been observed since 1949 and somewhat celebrated. This year's theme for NAMI National is In Every Story There Is Strength. So we're talking about sharing stories, spreading awareness, creating a welcoming environment for all. NAMI is using these stories to create change. So go to the link provided, record your story. Some of the example questions that you can answer in your recording is how to reduce stigma. How do you share with your friends and family that you're struggling or that you could use support? And then what motivates you to be an ally to create change for mental health? So all of these things and more are available in that link provided. And if you're interested in sharing your story for NAMI National to use, feel free to follow that. That's enough from me. I am going to bring Bree on, and she is going to talk about, I don't like that view. She's going to talk about Women's Health Month. I can say it correctly, unlike a few years ago when I couldn't say it.
Correct. So, one of my favorite bloopers of all time.
So Women's Health Month is in May. But before we talk about that, I always have a question to ask you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We have been experiencing a lot of rain. Um, for some reason, April showers came in early May, and Bree and I, oh, Courtney, sorry, I forgot about Courtney, probably because she forgot about my Wendy's today. And so, what is your favorite? What I was saying is, we were driving back in the rain from Columbus yesterday. Um, but what is your favorite rainy day activity? So, my favorite rainy day activity, I'll give you time to think about it, is sitting on the couch with a blanket on my lap, reading a good book, drinking a hot beverage like a hot tea or hot coffee, and just listening to the rain while reading.
Unfortunately, Jessica, that is the same thing I was going to say. That's one of my favorite things to do. I also, one of my favorite things to do, so sometimes I just like background noise while I'm reading, but I don't want like a TV or something that I feel like I'm going to pay attention to. So sometimes I just like to open the windows up in my bedroom. And then on my TV, I'll put on like one of those, like fireplace on YouTube or something like that. So I have
Yeah,
like the crackly sounds of like a fireplace, not the heat of it, but the sounds of the fireplace with the sounds of the rain. And I just create a nice little ambiance in my room for some light, fun reading.
that's fun. All right, I'm excited to hear about Women's Health Month.
Excited to share about it. She teed me up beautifully, even though she surprised me with a question I didn't know she was going to ask. So, like Jessica said, May is Women's Health Month. And next week, May 12th through the 18th, is National Women's Health Week. This is an observance that aims to highlight women's health issues and priorities and encourages women of all ages to prioritize their physical, mental, and emotional well being. In the United States, women are more likely than men to experience mental health conditions, particularly depression and anxiety. To be specific, women are twice as likely as men to be diagnosed with anxiety and major depressive disorder. This year's theme is dedicated to empowering women to take charge of their health journeys and shining a light on health issues that are unique to women. Specifically, the Department of Health and Human Services has a couple different theme days or topics that are highlighted each day next week. And Thursday, I wrote the wrong thing. Thursday, May 14th, is dedicated to maternal mental health, which Courtney is going to share a little bit more about shortly. So I thought I'd tee her up for that and have a nice little segue. That's all about from me about Women's Health Month.
Thanks, Bree. Have a good afternoon.
Thanks, you too.
So Courtney is going to come on, as Bree said, and talk about Women's Health Month, Mental Health Month. Yeah, she's drinking her Coke that she got at Wendy's without asking me what I wanted.
Delicious.
So what's your favorite rainy day activity besides drinking your Diet Coke?
Well, I do love a good Diet Coke. I also enjoy a nice cup of coffee while it's rainy, especially like in the morning time. There's something about rain that just makes me feel relaxed and a little bit sleepy. So with that, I actually love it when it rains at night. So when I'm about ready to go to bed, the rain is just so soothing to fall asleep to. So that is what I really like to do. I do enjoy just curling up with a good book as well, like, probably everyone else that works here. But I do love falling asleep to rain, especially a thunderstorm. That's always the
Oh,
best.
yeah, a nice gentle storm.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm talking about maternal mental health, as Bree teed me up to. That's me swinging a bat, in case you couldn't tell. So about 1 in 5 women experience mental health issues during pregnancy or within the first year after giving birth. Many women experience these issues, but many go without any sort of proper treatment and support. And there's a variety of reasons for this. A lot of women may be scared to speak out about their struggles for fear of judgment. There are healthcare providers that may not screen for mental health conditions in pregnant women and in new parents. And many people just find it difficult to find a referral and access the proper services for treatment. So I wanted to come on today, kind of tell our audience, what does maternal mental health issues look like? So struggling with mental health during pregnancy. So a lot of folks, if they've already had a mental health condition and then If they get pregnant, then they're more likely to have postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety. Some women, too, maybe during pregnancy, may feel very sad, angry, withdrawn, experience a lot of hopelessness, which is not typical for them. So you want to think about, is this normal behavior for them? They continue to struggle even after the baby arrives. A lot of people refer to this as the baby blues. And this shouldn't last forever. This is usually due to a dip in hormones. If those feelings continue on for even longer, then that's when we're looking at more of that sadness, anxiety that women still struggle with beyond what's the typical for those baby blues. Changes in typical activities. So many women may withdraw from friends, families. They may lose interest, joy, or pleasure, the things they typically enjoyed. And then lastly, this is rare but serious if some women may experience concerning symptoms like thoughts of suicide, thoughts of hurting themselves, thoughts of hurting their baby, or they may feel a deep sense of hopelessness. So again, these are important signs to take care of. Get need for an immediate healthcare provider. You can call the Wood County Crisis Line 2. That is always a great resource that's available. And I can have that slide up on our banner as well. So if you know someone or you yourself are struggling after postpartum, giving birth, please reach out for help and support. I will put a link in the comments as well. You can read up a little bit more on this article, and there's a really good informational video that you can also look at. That is all from me. Back to you, Jessica.
Thanks, Courtney. I really appreciate you raising awareness on this topic. I am a person that struggled a little bit after different children came and to be. So
Yeah.
thanks for raising awareness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next up, we have Amanda, and she's going to talk about tardive dyskinesia because it is Tardive Dyskinesia Awareness Week. That's like a tongue twister. Could you say that like 3 times fast?
I know. I'm going to mess it up. I know.
What is your favorite rainy day activity before you have to say tardive dyskinesia lots of times in a row?
Probably just having a nice, cold, tasty, frosty.
From
I'm just
Wendy's?
kidding. I have to tease you. So probably watching a movie, sitting on my couch, and probably sharing a bowl of popcorn with my dog.
That sounds nice. Thank you.
Yeah. So, May 4th through the 10th is Tardive Dyskinesia Awareness Week. So, dyskinesia, or TD, is an involuntary movement disorder associated with the use of antipsychotic medication that may be necessary to treat individuals living with mental illnesses such as bipolar disorder, major depressive disorder, schizophrenia, and schizoaffective disorder. Tardive dyskinesia is characterized by uncontrollable movements of the face, torso, limbs, and fingers or toes. It can negatively impact individuals physically, socially, and emotionally. Tardive dyskinesia is estimated to affect at least 800,000 adults in the United States. For those who are taking antipsychotic medications, it is important to be monitored by a healthcare provider. This way, the healthcare provider can recognize the early signs of tardive dyskinesia, see, I did it, and come up with a treatment plan to help manage those symptoms. Now back to you, Jessica.
All right. So you only messed up once. That wasn't so bad.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Amanda. Last but not least, we're going to bring on Sherry, and she is going to talk about Children's Mental Health Awareness Week. So before you
Hello.
talk about that, what is your favorite rainy day activity?
Rainy afternoon, I still like to clean. And I have a kitten that just likes to chase after me, and she likes it when I clean too.
That's that's an interesting rainy day activity.
Yes.
So I'm excited to hear what you have to share.
Today I'm going to talk about National Children's Mental Health Awareness Day, which happens to be today, May 7th. This is to raise awareness about the importance of children's mental health and show that positive mental health is essential to a child's healthy development, just as their physical health is. NAMI offers a program, WRAP, for kids, or Wellness Recovery Action Plan for kids. This program allows the child to learn how to deal with stressors of everyday life and coping skills. There are many fun activities that they will do to develop their WRAP. And if you are interested, please call the office or visit our website for more information. In the meantime, here are a few self-care tips for the kids. Go for a bike ride, read or listen to a book, help cook a meal, go for a swim or a walk, and be nice to yourself by saying good things to yourself in the mirror. And I think kids like to play with the Legos, so you can do a Lego set. Thank you, and back to you, Jessica.
Thanks for sharing. I am going to bring everybody back on the screen and we are going to close out Mental Health Awareness Month and all the fun things. So thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate your time and hope you have a good Mental Health Awareness Month.